Hi boys and girls, it's Miss White here. Today we are on phonics lesson 67. Your worksheet is going to look like this. So make sure you have that out and you have your name on it. But set it aside for right now because we are going to go over some sounds. I'm going to say a word and then I want you to tell me what the final blend is in that word. Our first word is boast. You say boast. And what's that final sound in there? St. And then tell me that word without the st in it. It's bow. All right, our next word is risk. Sk is that final sound, and ri is our beginning. Toast. St again, and toe is our initial sound. Trust. St and tra is our beginning sound. Best. St and be is our beginning sound. Tusk, sk, and ta is our beginning sound. And task, sk, and ta is our beginning sound. All right. First, we are going to practice writing down on numbers 1 through 10 on your worksheet some of the sounds that we've been learning. I'm going to tell you the sound name, and I want you to give me the letters that make those sounds. All right, on number 1 is ng. Ng. And that's N-G. Number 2 is x. X. And that is X. Number 3 is bull. Bull. Remember, this is where we don't say the E. B-L-E. Bull. Number 4 is t. T. That could be T or final sound T, comma, E, D. Let me move that up. Number 5 is E. We can do that with E, E, or as a final sound, E. Number 6 is K. Remember, we have a lot for K. We have K, comma, C, or as a final sound, we could have C-K, comma, K, comma, K-E, or just C. All right, number 7 is A. We make that with A consonant E, comma, A. Number 8 is O. O consonant E or O. Number 9, U. U consonant E, comma, U. And number 10, I. I consonant E or I. All right, make sure you get those written down. You can pause if you need to look at it so you have time to write it down. But we're going to move on. All right, next I want to have you practice a little spelling. So on number 11, I'd like you to spell the word little. 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 L-I-T-T-L-E. All right, on number 12, I want you to spell soon. Spoon. Remember what we need for that oo sound in the middle? S-O-O-N. Soon. All right. Next, I want you to echo these words that I'm going to say. Shy, shy. Try, try. Sky, sky. What sound are you hearing in that final position? It's the I sound. But these words don't have a vowel in them. So what letter do you see that might be making that I sound. Shy, try, and sky. What letter do you see that was making that sound? It is the Y. So sometimes Y acts like a vowel. And when it acts like a vowel, it's usually that I sound. All right. So if the Y is in the initial position, it's probably acting like a consonant. So if we have this word, it's acting as a consonant, it's making that Y sound. Yes. But when it's at the end, it's usually acting as a vowel sound. All right, we're actually going to learn next time about a different vowel sound that the Y can make, but that'll be on the next lesson, so get ready for that. All right, since Y acts like a vowel in these words, when we're coding it, we're going to put a little dot on top, just like that. And then when we're looking at these, are these words accented? They're just one syllable, so they're all accented here on the end. And we know that because all one syllable words are accented at the end of the word. And then when a vowel is open at the end, we code it with a macron. So it's that long line, and that's going to go over our dot. So we have our dot and then our macron. Dot, macron, dot, macron. And that shows us that it makes that I sound. Okay? I know it's new, but you'll get it. Now let's look at some other words. Crystal and myth. When you see that Y, what Y sound is that making? Myth, myth, and crystal. Yeah, it's making that short I sound. So how would we call these? We would call these short breaths. And we would code it like this. We would do a dot, and then it would get a brev above the top. A dot lets us know like that it's a vowel. We're looking at it like a vowel, and then a brev on top of there. Here we would just underline our blend. Here we would break up our syllables, and then we could code. All right, let's talk about our picture cards. Our picture card where's my other picture card? All right. This word means something when you're not happy, and babies do it a lot, and sometimes adults do if we're sad. Does anybody know what the word might be? Can you see what she's doing in that picture? Cry. So when we see this, we know we can say cry, I, to know that that's the I sound that we're hearing in there, right? All right. So on your paper, on number 13, we are going to write down the other ways, just like we did on number 1, we're going to write down the other ways that we can say I. So when I say the I sound, and I want you to write down different ways to say it, we would do I, consonant E, so that's one way we say I, or I by itself, or as a final sound, Y. So that's what you're going to be putting on, I put number 1, but that's number 13. All right, go ahead and write that down now. Number 14 and 15, we're going to do a little, I'd like you to spell a little bit for me, and 16. Number 14, I want you to spell my. Think about how we just learned about that Y, and how when we have the I sound at the end of the word, we use a Y. So we have I, my. So we're going to spell it M-Y. Number 15 is similar, sky, S-K-I, sky, S-K-Y. Number 16, I want you to spell the word flying. Now, when our word ends in a Y and we add a suffix to it, we're just going to add ing at the end of that word. We aren't going to change anything. So we want to spell fly first. F-L-I. F-L-Y. And then we're just going to add our ing suffix to the end. Flying. Perfect. All right. Now it is time to code some words. We are going to go to your worksheet. If you want to try to code these words on your own and then follow up with me afterward, you can pause the video right now, but we're going to code these words right here. Number 17, we have cry. So here, our cry, our Y is at the end. We know it makes that I sound. We're going to give it the dot and the macron. Number 18, shy. We're going to underline our blend, give our dot and our macron for shy. Number 19, trying. Here we're going to box off our suffix. And we're going to put our macron and our dot above our Y. Number 20, fly. Again, our Y is at the end, so it gets its dot and its macron because it's making a vowel sound. And that's all. Number 21, fry. Again, dot and macron. All right, so now when you have this group of words, you see a picture over to the side of a little girl and she has tears. So draw a line from the word that you think matches that little girl. All right, number 22, plus. That's here. We don't have any suffixes or anything. We just have vowel consonant. So it gets a brev. Plus. 23, seek. The two vowels walking together. The first one does the talking and it gets the loud sound, long sound, seek. 24, wiggle. Here we have this final stable syllable, and we know we cross off that E, and then we just have vowel consonant, and that gets the brev, wiggle. 25, cooked. We're going to box off our suffix. We have our two vowels here, and it's k, k. And 26, cattle. Here we have our final stable syllable, and we know we cross off that E in there, and then we have vowel, consonant, so it gets a brev, cattle. All right. If I took this away too fast, you can always pause and go back and look at it. Let's look at the back side. Here is your homework. You're going to read that paragraph, answer the questions that go with it, and you're going to practice these sight words, high frequency words that we want you to learn. So practice that with somebody at home. And then go ahead and, if you're at home, put this in your zipper pouch to bring back to us. Thanks. See you next time.